Hey guys, it's Sona. Today in this video, I will be drawing more Roblox stereotypes, and if you haven't seen the last two videos I have done on this series, go check them out. They'll be in the description. Also, if you're swag, hit that subscribe button. I make Roblox art content, so you better hit that subscribe button.
Can you just get on with the video?
I'm waiting. Have you done it yet? Perfect! Let's get into the video. So the first one that we're going to be doing is the myth stereotype, and I'm sure most of you probably know what a myth is, but if you don't know what a myth is basically, most of the time it's like a Roblox player, and they usually are kind of creepy and like scary looking, like they have a weird outfit, like I'm sure you've seen some of these before, and they usually have some kind of like story to go with them, or they have like a creepy game that they made and like people join it and they get spooked and it's like creepy and it's mysterious, and I'm bad at explaining, but yeah, that's basically it. And I'm sure you probably know what a myth is if you watch Albert, because he has definitely made quite a few videos regarding myths. But if you haven't, you've definitely heard of them at least a few times. They used to be pretty popular. I mean, I think they're still kind of popular, but they used to be a lot more popular than they are now. I know there are a few myths that are known to be hackers, or at least there are rumors saying that they are hackers. I don't know for sure, but yeah, that's basically what a myth is, usually. Anyways, hope I didn't get that wrong. So the myth that I am drawing in this video, I decided to draw a lone traveler. I'm sure some of you know who he is, or a lot of you. He is one of the many myths from the myth community, and he was pretty popular, or still is, I'm not sure. I found out about him through Albert's videos, obviously. I'm sure most of you have. If you heard of him, you probably heard of him from Albert's videos. He has a weird way of talking, and he's a bit confusing, and he's pretty mysterious, and he has this slave called Salazar, and he's interesting. As I'm recording this, yesterday I actually binge watched, not all of them, but I did watch a lot of the Alone Traveler videos that Albert made, and they were very interesting. Alone Traveler is probably my favorite myth, so that's why I wanted to draw him. I'm definitely not going to say that I know a lot about myths, because I don't. I know the basics. I do know the stories of a few of them, but I don't know the full stories. But luckily, I have watched a lot of the Lone Traveler videos, so he is the one that I know the most about, so that's why I am drawing him. I've been meaning to watch the Gauze videos that Albert have made, like that weird clown guy. I've been meaning to watch those. It's just really hard for me to watch Albert's videos lately because I'm really busy, but maybe at some point I'll end up making a video of me drawing several myths, and I don't know, something like that. Design wise, there isn't a whole lot I can say with this one because I'm basically just redrawing his avatar in my own style. I decided to give him this kind of sinister, creepy smile because, you know, edgy. So yeah, I finished this drawing of a lone traveler. I hope you guys like it. And if he sees this, I hope he likes it, even though he probably won't see it. But yeah, if you want, feel free to leave suggestions in the comments of what myths that I should look into, because I do want to look into them more. I think they're really interesting. Alright, so I know you guys will definitely appreciate this next one a lot. I said in my last Stereotypes video that I would be doing this one in the next video, and this is the next video, so I'm doing the Flamingo Fan stereotype, and I'm sure many, or if not all of you, can relate to this stereotype. You know, I'm sure a lot of people who watch me are definitely Flamingo fans, but if you are not a Flamingo fan and you for some reason don't know what a Flamingo fan is, even though that's probably like 0.1% of you who don't know what it is, a Flamingo fan is a fan of the popular Roblox YouTuber called Albert, aka Flamingo, and he makes funny Roblox content basically, and his humor is really childish, and I'm not gonna lie, I like his humor a lot. Despite being 18, I like to make poop jokes still, so I really like his content as well. He's probably Actually, no, he is the most popular Roblox YouTuber. I've been watching him for quite a while now, and I just love his videos so much. And this is gonna sound stupid because probably all of you are already subscribed to him, but please go subscribe to him. He's really cool, and he's actually a really kind person as well. So yeah, but anyways, so I'm drawing the Flamingo Fan stereotype, and you've definitely seen these people in your servers quite a bit. Aside from their horrific looking avatars, you probably know them for screaming things in the chat like, "Still chill!" or like "Yo Tango" or something like that. Just quote stuff from Albert, and like they do stuff that any kind of troll would do, except it's usually something that Albert would do, so they just like to follow in his footsteps and be funny and stuff. I mean, there are some very rare cases where you will see a regular Flamingo Fan with like a normal avatar and they won't really bother anyone, but in my experience anyway, the chances of that are very slim. You know, most of the time when you think of Flamingo Fan, you don't think of a normal person, you think of a crazy person with a really horrifying looking avatar. Most of the time they'll have like all kinds of different body parts, like they'll have like a fat leg, and then the other leg will be like a twig from some kind of arthro package, and they will have a really ugly face, like they'll have the woman face or the man face, and along with it they'll have like an arthro head that's too small for the face and it makes it look distorted, or like it's too big or something like that. And what I am drawing right now is actually heavily referenced from a avatar that one of my Twitter mutuals sent to me. His name is Ethan, go follow him, he's cool. But anyways, he sent this to me and I was like, dang, this is hot. I need to use this attractive avatar for reference in my video. So that's what I'm doing. It doesn't look exactly like it, but it's definitely heavily referenced. So yeah. Fun fact, I already drew this once, but I didn't like how it turned out, so I redrew it again, but this is the first attempt. It's not bad, but I think we can all agree that the second one looks much better. Alright, so the next stereotype that I'm doing is the furry stereotype, and I don't know a whole lot about furries, but I know the basics. Basically, furries are people who like animals and they like to act as animals or something like that, and they like to sometimes they like to dress as animals. Guys, I'm sorry, I'm having such a hard time recording this because I don't really know a lot about the furry community aside from the basics. But one thing that I do know is that at least some of the furries in the Roblox community really like to play this game called Wolf's Life. It's basically a game where you be a wolf and you kind of just roleplay and stuff and hang out with people and make other friends who like the game and have an interest in animals and stuff like that, and I think it's pretty cool. I know this because I do have friends who are furries who like to play this game a lot, so basically just like a role-playing thing. And as many of you know, the furry community does get a lot of hate and people really don't like them for some reason, and like I understand if you think it's weird, but like you can just keep your opinions to yourself. Like the furry community, for the most part anyways, they don't really do anything wrong. Like I've actually met quite a few furries and they seem to be really nice people. I really think it's just one of those cases of someone liking something and then someone else doesn't like it and they think it's weird, so they like to pick on it, and it's honestly really sad. Furries in general don't really harm anyone for the most part, and I think what they're doing is completely fine as long as they're not hurting people, in which most of the time they're not. So please don't be mean to furries. Just treat them like you would treat anyone else. I also wanted to mention that I am basing this drawing off of the more old versions of furries because since UGC came out, there are a lot more furry items available on the Roblox catalog, but I wanted to do a more classic version, so this furry does not have an animal head or anything like that. To be honest though, it would have looked pretty cool if I did draw the classic fursuit kind of furry, but then again, I am really bad at drawing animals. That's another reason why I'm doing the classic version of furries on Roblox. But I will definitely practice drawing animals more in the future. But so for this avatar, I used I forgot what it's called. I'm just gonna put up here I think it's called the animazing hair. It's like an anime hair and it's blue. I thought it would look cool on this furry. I've seen a lot of old furries wear stuff similar to this on Roblox. And then I gave them a pair of wolf ears from the Roblox catalog, or fox ears, I actually forgot, and I gave them a wolf tail. I also gave them this face because it's an animal face, and I also have seen a few furries on Roblox wear this. Like I said, I haven't seen a whole lot of furries, but the furries that I have seen, they usually look something like this. So I honestly had no idea where I was going with the clothes, but I figured that furries would wear something more like fantasy roleplay type, so I gave them this outfit. Overall, I do like this one, but I'm not entirely sure how accurate it is to the actual Roblox furries. I should have done more research, but yeah, I hope you guys still like it. Aside from the whole accuracy thing, I still think that this drawing looks really, really nice. So these are all the finished drawings. My personal favorite So these are all the finished drawings. My personal favorite is the Flamingo Fan stereotype that I did, and if you want, you can leave your favorites in the comments down below. And if you want, you can leave suggestions for what stereotypes that I should draw next, because I know there's plenty that I haven't done yet. And if you want, you can also just leave suggestions for future videos that I can do in general. That'd be cool. Feel free to go ahead and support me on Patreon. You can get early access to videos and things like that. So the link will be in the link will be in the description of this video. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!